Hey guys, so some of you saw my roving setup and wanted to find out more. I've seen optimize it a little bit because that one was the first time I'm actually trying it out. So over here you can see the bare frame of it. Basically the key thing is how do you deliver power to everything at one go. So over here I have this V-mount plate. It has all the different USB-C ports, USB-A, it has 12 volt which is very important. And then I can mount a V-mount battery on it. So what it does is that it is able to switch between powering off the battery and also powering off a D-tap charger seamlessly, so that you can carry on streaming whether you are changing power source or what, it won't matter. So on off switch for the battery. Yep. So what I've done is that I've mounted everything onto cheese plates and this 15mm rods, and then to mount it on, let's say, a tripod, I have it on the Manfrotto plate. So yeah, get a lot of this mounting clips so that you can mount all the accessories together. So I can't really give you a whole list of everything I use because I'm actually using a lot of leftover stuff from my previous camera cage. So that's why I have a lot of like this kind of cheese plates and stuff. I'm just finding ways to mount them all together into a frame. But the trick is to use a lot of this kind of quick release plates. So over here I have quick release plates from Mini Focus. Okay, if you search AliExpress, you can find a lot of these plates over here. They will help you mount this kind of quick release base to your cheese plates and stuff. So as you can see also, I basically just rigged a cable tied my USB-C hub over here. So how this works is that battery will be here, other accessories will be surrounding it, and then I have my iPad over here. So I'm gonna just show you quickly how I do it. So I'm just mounting this onto a Manfrotto head now. Alright, then how should I start off? Let's start off with the modem. Okay, so the modem actually goes into a tablet mount here. It's quite challenging finding a tablet mount that can actually mount this particular dimension because usually they are built for something a bit longer, so you need to check. Alright, so once this is up, I can connect my Ethernet cable first. Okay, this will then link it over to the router. So I always use my modem as just a modem, so it provides the internet, while the router will provide the Wi-Fi and create my local area network. So over here you can see that I've actually used a wall tape to mount this plate over here, and then that allows me to put the quick release mount. So router goes on top. What I realized previously is that my router was at the side, and I think it wasn't giving me as strong of a signal as I hoped for, I think because of the arrangement of the antennas. Alright, so you can see over here, this way, okay, I have my 12 volt. Okay, let me see. This should be a 5.5mm 2.5. Okay, I have to use the adapter to 2.1. Okay, DC 12 volt cable, and also the Ethernet from my modem goes in here. Alright, and at the same time you can see from USB-C hub right over here, I do have it hardwired so that my cable can go into the router here. Alright, that completes my network setup. Alright, let's talk about audio. Okay, so audio I have it mounted over here. So same thing again, another quick release plate. Okay, quick release plate goes here. Okay, make sure it's secure. Alright, then I have the USB cable that will come over this side. Maybe I shouldn't go through this. I was trying to see if I can actually mount the cable through a hole here, but yeah. Okay, so that is my USB interface. So let's say if I have any microphones or this, for example, I have an AVX over here, I can just mount it to the H6. Alright. Okay, so let's go for my network encoder. So over here, I do have this VideoGo, Teradek VideoGo. This allows me to bond 3 or 4 connections together. Alright. This is what I use to stream because I never stream on a single connection. Alright, so this will also be powered. Okay, so I have my USB-C out over here, and then I have a HDMI out from, let me find my cable. I have a HDMI out from the USB-C hub all the way through here. So I'm sending a program feed from Switcher Studio over to this side. Let me try to get it in. Okay. Yep. Okay, so once this is done, lastly is my tablet. Alright, so I have a tablet mount over here. Okay, and then I can tighten it. And I can connect, finally, USB-C hub to the iPad. Okay, and this, I have it on the small rig. You can have a look here. I have it mounted on a small rig, sort of a monitor mount. Alright, so this completes my roving setup. Generally, I can remove this entire thing. I can put it on the monopod. I can put wheels. Newer cells like tripod wheels that you can mount any tripod to it. And then when I'm stationary, perhaps I'm just streaming something on the stage or what, I can just run this off DTAP charger. But if I need to move out and start moving around, okay, I mount. This is a small rig 99 watt-hour battery, which can power this entire setup for about 2 to 2.5 hours, which is actually pretty long actually. Yeah, so let's have a closer look at the entire thing. I'm just gonna do a slow spin. Yeah. Okay. Pretty solid. Although my issue now will probably be finding a hard case that can perhaps store this entire setup as it is so that I can deploy even faster. Yeah. Other things I'm also waiting for is probably a right angled DC cable, but otherwise most of the things here are pretty set. I try to avoid, my first version has a lot of magic arms, but I try to avoid that because magic arms tend to get loose and all. So I try to make sure that everything is rigid. When I shake, you know, it doesn't rattle. Yeah. So I try to give you as much, I can give you the links and the descriptions to the V-mount, plate, battery, where to find them. However, for the small rig cheese plates and stuff, unfortunately, you might have to configure yourself. I can't really tell you exactly how I do it because it's really made out of leftover parts. But yeah, okay, hope you like it. And yeah, we have more videos coming up soon. Very soon. Alright, see you soon.